I'm going to show you how to quickly raise a new character's stats in a completely unimmersive way. First, you're going to need to make an investment. Throw as much gold as your new character can carry and visit non-player characters, or NPC for short, throughout the city. Did you know you can ask certain NPCs to train you to a neophyte level in certain skills in exchange for gold? Yep, they sure will, and believe it or not, this aligns perfectly with our overall objective, maxing those stats. It's easy. Watch as I say the NPC's name and the word train while within a few tiles of them. If applicable, the NPC will cite a list of skills they're willing to train you in, for gold of course. In our case, we want to train any skills they have available. To initiate that process again, say the NPC's name followed by the word train and a skill that they listed. This is the fun part, and over time with some trial and error, you'll figure out the tricks to some of these skills. What I mean is, you may say a skill one way, but you're going to have to say it back in a different way for it to work. Continue this process until you've hit the skill point cap of 700. Does this seem weird so far? Yeah, I know. Well, you haven't seen weird yet, trust me. Hang in there though, it'll make sense here in a little bit. Up next, you need to purchase a shepherd's crook and be sure you have a dagger on you, and then head to the forest and find a low-leveled woodland creature there. A bird is good, for example. Open your skill scroll and ensure you have no points in the skills I've highlighted here. Speaking of highlight, I do want to highlight something very important here with the next step of this process. Be sure that every, and I mean every skill, is pointed up. Now using wylwrk, we'll need to make a macro. At this time, I want to pause for a moment and point out that in my opening statement, I clearly said that this is the completely unimmersive way of playing. I'm just reaffirming my position again is all. We're about to take advantage of a game feature regarding character stats and using certain skills, and I do mean take advantage. You see, all skills have at least one, sometimes two, and even three stat modifiers. For example, wrestling. Wrestling has a strength modifier. Were you to have high strength and a base real skill value of 50 in the skill, once your strength modifier gets kicked in, you'll have a considerable amount over 50 shown. Maybe 52, 53, 54. It goes up as long as your strength is too. That said, what we've done earlier with all that running around and spending gold on skills is ensure we're taking full advantage of the stat gain chance when a skill is near absolute zero. The higher a skill, the fewer chances you have of gaining a stat. For this next part, I will admit you could raise your character stats easily with the camping skill alone. A close second would be hurting. For fun though, I'm going to show you how to hit every stat using multiple skills in one macro. However, if you don't want to get lost in the minutia, camping alone comes highly recommended and will do just fine. That said, for fun, I'm going to show you camping, herding, snooping, and spirit speak all used together in one training session. As you see here, I've got myself an NPC escort. I'm going to use that for snooping. A tree just to my left, the spirit speak skill on the ready, and a small bird nearby. Simply record yourself doing these things in succession. Snoop the NPC's backpack, use the shepherd's crook, target the bird, and then yourself. Follow that up with an attempt at spirit speak. Use your dagger on the tree to the left, and don't forget to record yourself trying to light a campfire once by double-clicking the kindling pile in your backpack. Once that is done, and with most other macros, I suggest modifying the lines that say wait for target. You're going to change those into actual pauses. This helps avoid errors, trust me. Play small pauses in between most actions to avoid the you must wait to blah 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 errors. Also, don't forget to right-click the line where you targeted the tree and change it to relative location. This way you'll be able to move from tree to tree as it runs out of kindling material. Once that's all adjusted, let her rip and watch the stats fly in, so long as you have all of your stat arrows pointed up, that is. As you go, you may lock or even lower any stat at any time to try to hit your goal. And there you have it. Convoluted setup for easy stats, just like I promised. Good luck and have fun.